The Giant's Causeway is a collection of approximately 40,000 interlocking basalt columns formed by an ancient volcanic fissure eruption. It is located in County Antrim on Northern Ireland's north coast, about 5 kilometers northeast of the town of Bushmills. UNESCO designated it a World Heritage Site in 1986, and the Department of the Environment for Northern Ireland designated it a National Nature Reserve in 1987. The Giant's Causeway was named the fourth greatest natural wonder in the United Kingdom in a 2005 poll of Radio Times readers. Welcome to CHF Informations. The tops of the columns form stepping stones that lead from the cliff's base to the sea. The majority of the columns are hexagonal, with some having 4, 5, 7, or 8 sides. The tallest are about 39 feet tall, and the cliff's solidified lava is 92 feet thick in places. The National Trust owns and manages a large portion of the Giant's Causeway and Causeway Coast World Heritage Site. It is one of Northern Ireland's most popular tourist attractions, with over 998,000 visitors in 2019. The Giant's Causeway is free to visit. There is no need to go through the visitor center, which charges a fee. The Crown Estate and several private landowners own the remainder of the site. The Paleocene rocks of the Giant's Causeway and Causeway Coast were included by the International Union of Geological Sciences, IUGS, in its assemblage of 100 geological heritage sites around the world in a listing published in October 2022, in recognition of their key role in the development of volcanology as a geoscience discipline, and particularly the origin of basalt. Geologists have studied the formation extensively since it was first documented in 1693. In 1961, the National Trust, a British organization that promotes the preservation of natural and architectural wonders, bequeathed the Giant's Causeway and its surrounding coastal areas. The site was later expanded to 200 acres, 80 hectares, and designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1986. It is protected not only for its beauty, but also because its cliffs, seashores, marshes, and grasslands are home to more than 200 plant and bird species. Humans lived near the Giant's Causeway in the 19th century, but the area is now uninhabited. It does, however, attract approximately 300,000 tourists each year. It is said to be the work of giants, particularly Finn McCool, who built it as part of a causeway to the Scottish island of Staffa, which has similar rock formations, for reasons of love or war. The columns, legend has it, are the remains of a causeway built by a giant. According to legend, the Scottish giant Benandonor challenged the Irish giant Fionn MacCool, Finn McCool, to a fight in the Fenian cycle of Gaelic mythology. Fionn accepted the challenge and built a causeway across the North Channel to connect the two. Fionn defeats Benandonor in one version of the story. In another, Fionn flees Benandonor when he realizes his foe is much larger than him. Sodv, Fionn's wife, disguises Fionn as a baby and places him in a cradle. When Benandonor sees the baby, he thinks its father, Fionn, must be a giant among giants. In fear, he flees back to Scotland, destroying the causeway behind him so that Fionn cannot track him down. Across the sea, identical basalt columns, part of the same ancient lava flow, can be found at Fingal's Cave on the Scottish Isle of Staffa, which may have influenced the story. Contrary to what this particular legend may suggest, Fionn MacCool is a hero with supernatural abilities in Irish mythology. In Fairy and Folk Tales of the Irish Peasantry, 1888, it is noted that, over time, the pagan gods of Ireland grew smaller and smaller in the popular imagination until they turned into the fairies. The pagan heroes grew bigger and bigger until they turned into the giants. There are no pre-Christian stories about the Giant's Causeway, but it may have been associated with. The Irish name means stepping stones of the Fomhore. The Fomhore are a race of mythological beings in Irish mythology who have been described as giants and may have been part of a pre-Christian pantheon. Please subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.